Picture the advances in medicine and best practice over the last decade, and envisage now you're a primary care clinician who's been unable to update their knowledge during this time. You'd be concerned you weren't giving your patients the best possible care. This is the reality for many clinicians globally who simply don't have access to what many take for granted: free, evidence-based, continuing medical education.
As a primary care physician and trainer, I understand the challenge of staying updated and translating this into patient care. We treat everything in primary care, from heart failure to depression, ectopic pregnancies to pneumonia. I'm Dr. Fran Fieldhouse, and much that I learned during my training 25 years ago barely correlates to the medicine that I practice today. Founded in 2019, Horizon Medical Education is a not-for-profit organisation providing access to clinical education regardless of location, gender, or ability to pay. Today, we'd like to introduce Dr. Tijane, who is instrumental in introducing Horizon to Sierra Leone and creating a partnership with Sierra Leone Association of Community Health Officers, or SLACHO.
Hello, my name is Dr. Yusuf Tijane. I'm a healthcare manager, medical superintendent at the local regional hospital. And I was working at the Maburuka Government Hospital, one of the hospitals in the most remote areas in Sierra Leone. So I knew about the online program, the Horizon Medical Education, some time back when I started my work as the medical superintendent. I identified the need that community health officers who undergo only 3 years of training, and then they are sent to manage patients in remote areas where doctors are not available. And I understood that they needed a lot of support for them to be able to provide the quality of care that is required. To people, to the vulnerable people in the remote areas. The doctor to patient ratio in Sierra Leone is very, very, very low. And therefore, the few doctors we have are concentrated in the urban areas, mainly in Freetown. So we are complemented by community health officers. Community health officers generally make up about 80% of the first responders in the Sierra Leone health system. And it means that they see the whole lot of more than 60 to 70% of patients who come to the hospitals. So when I saw Horizon Medical Education first, I went to one of the courses. It was really, really exciting. The content, the way they communicated, they passed on the knowledge, and the different examples that were there, they were very real. And I consider it very, very important for people who are practicing in remote areas. So I reached on to one of the coordinators of Horizon Medical Education, and very, very excited and willing to help. Nicola sent me an email, and that is how we started the conversation. Initially conducted a pilot study at Maburuka Government Hospital, and I saw the need for other CHOs who are also working in other hospitals who do not have this opportunity to learn in a real time. And for the few weeks or months the CHOs at Maburuka Hospital started the program, there was a huge improvement in terms of quality of the service we are providing, examination, the diagnostics, and their approach to patient management. And even their attitude and everything became very real. They had a goal, they understood a lot of the reasons why they were doing most of the interventions. So we decided to scale up this online medical education to other CHOs. And the feedback I got when I used to attend other policy meetings, other clinical meetings at the national level was really fantastic. Some other causes that were really impactful, like the TB program, the hypertension and the renal conditions, as well as the managing pneumonia among children. These were causes that are very real. Generally, the CHOs in Sierra Leone have less access to medical educations. The tradition had been, if you want to build your capacity, if you want to do any CPD program, you must be invited or you must travel to the city and attend some of these courses. But it's Horizon Medical Education just made it real, just on their palm with their smartphones. They were able to access this online program, and And I was very pleased that some of them were posting their certificates online on their WhatsApp status and on Facebook and on LinkedIn. And they were always tagging me and how this course has actually transformed their lives in providing better care. They were more confident, in managing patients, and they were very, very bold, speaking to me and other colleagues and encouraging them to actively participate in the online program. In fact, as Sierra Leone tries to have this Allied Health Professionals Act, CPD is now one of the programs that they've listed as a criteria for them to renew their license. So it's going to be dependent on what the number of credits they've got from CPD programs. And I believe Horizon Medical Education is right on time with online CPDs that are very cost effective. They could save time. Of course, there are challenges like access to internet and also for access to energy to charge your mobile phones. However, we'll be able to actually leverage on some of these skills to improve themselves and even the patient care.
Thanks, Dr. Tijan. To see the full report, please get in touch. Partnerships with local professional organisations is one way we are able to achieve wider reach with limited resources. And it keeps educational content relevant to our users. This project was only possible with the partnership of the committed and forward-thinking leadership of SLACHO, and we'd like to thank them for their support and enthusiasm. Everything from content production to learning is conducted digitally, negating travel and creating minimal climate impact. Sierra Leone is one country. Horizon currently has over 2,000 learners in 72 countries. Our education model is exponentially scalable. It's free for users who can't pay and a neat solution to the gap in provision of training. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to be involved, hear more from Dr. Tijan or our other partners, search Horizon Medical Education and get in touch.